So yes, these are the three main reasons that I actually moved from Canada to Dubai. Number one is the cultural diversity. There is so much cultural diversity in this place. Number two, no taxes. Yes, there is no taxes in Dubai unless you run a corporation. You do pay 9% of taxes. Otherwise, you have zero income tax, zero property tax, and zero capital gains, plus zero inheritance tax. So that is definitely a great benefit of living in Dubai. And number three is that here the quality of life is a little better just because you have so much sun and you have so much nature around you. You can always take a break to connect to nature. I think we all need that. We don't have to only work. We always can take a little break to go to the pool, go to the beach, or simply enjoy the sun rays. Hello and welcome to Back into Alignment here, Joa Rivas. I am super excited today to share with you the progression of the year 2024 here from Dubai. I wanted to say hi to you if you're connecting from Toronto or if you're connecting from any part of the world. I would love to know, where are you actually listening to this podcast? We actually started in 2018. And now it's 2024. It's been 6 years where we have been navigating so many episodes with so many doctors and specialists that help us to improve our posture. As you know, that was my first motivation to start the podcast, learning about the discoveries for our spinal health and how to decrease back pain. The last years, I have been also shifting the approach into more of a community building, learning about our leaders and our thought leaders actually that are actually making a change in our communities. So today we have a solo cast, which I normally do every 6 months, just to give you a little bit of the progression of the journey. And since the name of this podcast is called Back into Alignment, the life, as you know, is continue changing, and it's about us to connect and to actually adapt to the changes. I wanted to tell you something today, which is actually the why I'm doing this podcast today, is to give you the why I moved to Dubai. There are three main reasons that I actually moved to Dubai from Canada. I wanted to share with you my journey, just because I know many of you have been asking me, and also because some of you are looking for innovation and for change. And I wanted to give you my perspective about how I have lived in 5 countries. I have worked in 5 countries, and how I'm always curious about what's happening out there. So this podcast, I'm going to summarize the three main reasons that actually encouraged me to travel the world, and also to actually now live in Dubai from Toronto, from Canada. So I invite you to sit comfortable if you are at home, just to get a coffee or tea. And if you are driving, please be very diligent with the driving. And later on, I would love to hear your opinion about where you are living right now, and if you're actually thinking and considering to travel or to actually move and relocate to another place, where this is placed. I just wondering, like, if you have a dream place that you would love to actually experience. Okay, so today I wanted to share with you my journey living in Dubai. I have making changes in the last years, especially after pandemic. We have been able to navigate deeper into our journey. As you know, I am a yoga teacher since 2012, and that helped me a lot to anchor myself into my soul purpose, into my soul journey, and to be able to change and to shift the direction once I need it. So something that actually encouraged me to travel to Dubai and to live in Dubai was a feeling and an intuition of innovation, which it happens to me certainly in about 7 years. Every 7 years, I have that feeling that I need to change where I am, the environment, my social group, my own challenges, and that's kind of one of the main things. So coming from this desire of change and innovation, I traveled for 35 countries. And the last year, I actually traveled to many countries, including Portugal, Italy, US, many cities of US, like US is so close to Canada, so probably that's the first place that Canadians think about moving. So I checked Austin, which is a place that is bringing so much new commerce from other parts of states. I also checked Miami because I'm Latina and I love the culture in Miami. I love the position because then I'm closer to my family in Venezuela. I love the food, and so I went to many places, but definitely going to Dubai, it was a changing of the perspective of what I was looking like. So I believe that these are the three main reasons that actually motivate me to move to Dubai last year. So basically, the first one is that the taxation in Dubai is actually not that strong as in Canada. We're talking that in Canada we are enforced to pay income tax. So all our income, we need to provide a tax to the government. We also have to pay the property tax for the homeowners and the property owners every year. We also have to pay capital gains for the investors and in any kind, from a real estate point to investment point, and any type of funds that you have, and even crypto. We also in Canada have to pay inheritance tax and also capital income, property, and inheritance tax. And many times these taxes of property will be added extras in many other ways. As you know, every time we consume something, it's also taxed. So that kind of what was hard on me to being Canadian and paying taxes over taxes. When I came to Dubai, and as you know, the UAE, it actually has no taxes for income taxes. It has no property taxes. It has no capital gain tax, and also it has no inheritance tax. Now there is a 9% tax for corporate tax. So for those that are like myself, they are running their own business, they are business owners, they are entrepreneurs. Then once you make 300,000 dirham, which is 300,000 is a little bit over 100,000 of Canadian dollar, then you do have to pay 9% of corporate tax in Dubai. Not that much if you compare with the corporate tax in Canada. And then there is no inheritance tax, there is no income tax. So that was my very first motivation, because if I can get more return out of my efforts as a citizen, then that definitely will allow me to save more and to do more of the things that I love to do. So it was a very significant advantage of living in Dubai. Then number two, the career opportunities, as you know, and as you probably are in your journey back into alignment, where we are constantly learning new skills in our life journey. We try not to be in a box. That's usually, like, most of my friends are adventurous. They are moving from career to career, learning new skills and combine them and blend them, all the skills. I studied in education. As you probably remember, I'm a teacher in computers, and because my back pain was limiting my performance, I decided to transfer my education into teaching yoga, Pilates, and wellness and nutrition. So I did this for 15 years, working with my own business. I travel the world. I coach over 10,000 people. I work online. I had a big focus on this, and I learned so much. I competed for 6 years. Then later, through pandemic, I started learning new skills, and because the influence of so many people around me and my clients, I actually transferred to add another skill, which was the real estate investment sales and transactions, which still was really aligned with my journey, which is all about creating trust in relationships and building relationships. Simultaneously, I align myself into the community building, which is something that for me is very powerful, because our journey is about connecting to our community to understand their needs and understand your position and responsibility to lead the community within your within your capacity. That's how I see it myself, especially coming from Venezuela. I think we all can step up into our greatness when we actually become leaders from our own communities, starting with our families. So I believe like here coming to the UAE, especially Dubai, has allowed me to blend my skills because as you know, Dubai is about 90% of expats. And it's exciting to be around so many people that come here to work and to excel. As you have heard, Dubai is well known for their breaking records, especially the biggest and the tallest building in the world, which is the Burj Khalifa, which is here in Dubai. We have so many other breaking records here, and it's exciting to be around a community that is excelling and not in the mediocrity. They're actually doing the best to be the best city, the best country in the world in less than 10 years. This is the Vision 2040 that the government in Dubai is envisioning. So for me, from a standing point, coming from Venezuela, living in US, Canada, Australia, and Singapore, I was definitely looking into a place where actually I can be around in an environment where everybody is thriving for really competitive, but also collaborative environments. So here I've been able to connect to business owners and to businesses that actually are aligned with my journey, especially for the humanitarian support. As you probably remember, I support 1,500 kids from my home country and a small community of 1,500 kids that they are in malnutrition. We support them with nutrition, with 3 main dishes, and also with education. And that's a part of the journey. And I feel like being here has been helping me to align with that particular goal that I have. So the career opportunities here in Dubai are countless because Dubai is a global hub. You can actually travel to over 80 countries in less than 8 hours from Dubai. It's definitely a small percentage if you compare the percentage that you can reach from Canada is much smaller than the percentage in Dubai. So I feel like here we are definitely more central. You can reach Africa, Europe, and Asia super close. So it's definitely a hub that can allow you to connect to so many businesses. We do have also headquarters of big corporations, and that allows you to connect to all these C-suite executive and being able to expand your businesses globally. So it's a very strategic location of the city. And basically that allows you to connect and to trade with so many other businesses. So the abundant opportunities and the career growth are definitely endless and as an international networking place. Then number 3, why I decided to move also to Dubai from Canada, was the quality of life. Definitely here you'll be able to have a better mental health just because you receive more sun. As you remember, I was very into wellness, and I'm still into wellness. That's my anchor at 5 in the morning. I meditate. That's always my practice. And here I can tell you, like being able to receive the sun and during the whole year, it definitely helps for you to your mental health, to be able to be more positive, to be able to have more drive to actually have a day that is more productive for you. Definitely, I feel that changed when I was in Canada. I felt like the cold weather, it could affect the productivity because I was kind of slower and sometimes even sad just because I could not see the sun. Actually, it can affect you. And I also feel like the quality of life is better just because it's a little bit more affordable if you compare with life in other countries, especially cost of living. So basically here you can definitely work in the regular times that you decide to work, but you always can go outside and receive some sunshine. Going to the beach is very easy. There are many activities that you don't have to actually pay for these activities. So I feel like this is very much creating a balance of life work is something that we all want. Yes, we know that Dubai is full of big buildings and infrastructure, but it also offers you of nature. If you drive in less than 1 hour, you are close to Ras Al Khaimah, which is another emirate. You can go to a dam, which is Hatta. You can actually rent kayaks and be in the water. You can also be able to catch pearls and see pink dolphins. You actually have a lot of nature around because it's the Gulf of Oman. It provides a lot of nurturing through water, and also you have the blend to go to the desert and also get to experience different kind of vegetation, different kind of nature in the same place within 1 hour. You're already away from the city, urban infrastructure, and go closer to the nature, which is something that I always have cravings, especially on the weekends, just to come to myself and connect to nature. So that's actually the three main reasons that I moved to Dubai. And if you have any kind of opinion about Dubai, I would love to hear what you think about Dubai. And if you have a different opinion, I would love you to share with me. You can always reach me in the channel. You can send me a comment, or you can actually reach me directly to my email that is also there, which is the email of my website, which is the Joa Fitness. I still have that website working, which we are providing support on posture, especially for those people that have back pain. We have a program that runs online, and you are able to take exercises that can help you to reduce the neck pain, the back pain. So we can actually connect from there. And I'm excited here in Dubai also to do events. We do have next week 2 events. We have the Canadian Day, where we're going to connect to Canadians here in Dubai. And we also have the American 4th of July, Independence Day. And we also will connect with Americans in Dubai. So it's actually exciting to meet people from all over the world in a place that is hosting and fostering for 90% of expats. And it's exciting to be able to be here, learning, growing, and also excelling. So I hope this help you to navigate your own journey, especially if you are looking to change the environment to a new place, maybe not a new country, maybe a new city. It takes time for adaptation. Here, I can tell you the 3 things that have been difficult to adapt is definitely the weather, especially in summer, because the weather in summer is really hot. But the advantage is that you are so close to other countries, you can always take short vacations to other countries. So definitely that would be number 1 thing to adapt, which is the climate. Number 2 is the cultural sensitivity, especially related to the Muslim culture. You do have to be very aware that there are certain areas that you would have to cover your legs, especially for a woman. So what I do, I have a scarf as a wrench that I have in my bag. And if I am in a government place or somewhere that I do have to wear something that covers my legs, I have the option always there. Just for respect, as you know, we are very aware of other cultures, and we do have respect for other cultures. There is also very modern place. So you will be able to see here Brazilian bikinis on the beach. You will be able to see here people working on shorts and all that, as you know. But there are certain areas that you will have to have a level of respect and be mindful about it, about the traditions, consider some modest clothing for certain occasions and certain areas specifically. The last one is the legal and practical ways to run here. You will have to learn how, but it's easy because the government gives you an app where you actually can register your Emirates ID. You will be able to do more of the activities. You will be able to do it online. And the residency visas are really easy here. So that's something that it will be actually much easier for you to get a residency in Dubai than most likely in US or Canada. So those are good things. And I'm looking forward to hear from you and see what your opinion is about this short conversation that I wanted to share with you, my journey here in Dubai. Thank you so much for following my journey here. As you remember, I work selling real estate and also developing a culture of global leadership. So I'm connecting to businesses, listening to their stories, and still doing the events, which I love to do. We are definitely supporting the Canadians and the Americans coming to Dubai, especially if they are looking for guidance to live, to move, and to invest in Dubai. And it's exciting to be able to be offering that gateway or that bridge in between Canadians, Americans, and Dubai. So thank you so much for being part of this short but juicy podcast, a solo cast. And I'm looking forward to have a new guest for the month of July, which is my birthday. We're going to have new guests for sure. And I'm looking forward to hear from you. Let's see how you enjoy this one. So I will be in my Instagram. So my Instagram related to real estate is at Joarly Rivas Rojas, which is basically my full legal name. You can find me there on Instagram. We also have a channel that is related to Dubai that is called Dubai Home Guide. That's the Instagram. So I'm looking forward to see you there. If you have any questions and if you are actually curious about the updates and the insights of Dubai, you will be able to receive them there. Every day we're posting new information related of the news of Dubai. So I wish you a beautiful second semester of 2024. We are starting tomorrow, July 1st, on a new semester. It's exciting because we are really moving fast. I really encourage you to take your time to breathe and to slow down, to listen to your really inner call, and to redirect and shift your direction once you need it, because we are always ready to be back into alignments. Thank you so much. And remember that together we are stronger.